construction industry, and it's only fair to ask our contractors who benefit the most from this funding to simply hire people in the community, pay a living wage, and offer training to those employees. I am pleased to hear the testimony from some of the many people who are benefiting from the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act and look forward to hearing from our witnesses even more. I'm from a large state with lots of projects needed and a lot of people with jobs. I'm sorry that I don't see someone from Texas talking about our progress and what we're doing to enable more people to have opportunities. So what I'd like to do is ask first Ms. Tanya Smith, Director of the Office of Civil Rights in North Carolina. You understand how hard it is for small and minority businesses to succeed. So it's unfortunate that many states don't make any effort to institute or enforce DBE goals. Do you think that states, DOTs, and people in your position have enough strong enforcement mechanisms to ensure businesses are meeting DBE requirements on projects? And can you discuss your experience with that and what additional tools Congress can provide?
Thank you for asking that question, Representative Johnson, and I'm glad to be able to respond to you accordingly. That's a critical question that we discuss a lot in all civil rights programs in state DOTs, is how to really enforce and enhance our goal-setting programs. One of the major obstacles that we see state to state is a lack of DBE goals on professional services contracts. It's something that is done on a state level. The federal regulations allow us to do it. However, many states just do not have the goals based on state statutes on those professional services contracts. That's one of the strongest things I believe you can do today, is to have that goal setting program. But to answer your question, we could use and benefit from greater enforcement at the federal level to ensure that all of our procurement obstacles are mitigated as best as possible. Another major thing that can really assist the state DOTs is having a more enhanced and robust data collection system, one that pulls all the information from state DOTs that we can pull from. Oftentimes I'm asked, what are other states doing and how could we do it better? Have they been successful? That's a story that we continue to ask. We do peer-to-peer exchanges, but there really is no central repository that's collecting all of this information. Furthermore, I believe that we can enhance our research and development efforts with the HBCUs to really target the economic impact and also the obstacles that we face with firms being utilized on contracts. It's a much greater issue we cannot always understand as times change. We have different financial struggles and financial capacity issues that we have to help businesses mitigate. These are just a few things that the Congress can do to help us to reach our goals to help these small minority businesses.
Well, thank you very much. My time is about out. But Madam Chair, I'd like to submit 2 questions to the committee for persons to answer later, to Ms. Carrie Karst and Ms. Kelly Coupet. Thank you, and I yield back.
Thank you, and we will be glad to receive them. Mr. Perry, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mrs. Karst, good afternoon. It's good to see you. Good to see another contractor putting people to work and doing great things in America. And your testimony highlighted AGC's opposition to government-mandated project labor agreements and concerns that they would likely exacerbate workforce challenges. And specific, I think they raised the concerns that mandated PLAs act as a barrier for hiring small businesses, including WBE and MBE, and the fulfillment of small business utilization goals. Can you expand on your thoughts on PLA and how they create barriers to hiring of small business and DBEs?
So, I'm from a small state, work on small projects. Project labor agreements are completely foreign to anything that we would do in the state of South Dakota or the state of Nebraska where I work. What we essentially have no effective union presence in our state. We take care of our employees. We do a good job of taking care of our employees. And so the opportunities for me would change dramatically